this video, I'm going to be showing you 3 steps to get 1 million coins in FIFA 21. I do have a bonus step for you though. If you do want to go and buy yourself any coins, make sure to click the link in the description and go over to Mule Factory. They have got a 24/7 service. They're completely reliable, and if you use the code LE5CHEAP at checkout, you will get yourself a discount. And at the minute, lads, they've got some nice prices over Team of the Season. Now, enough selling out. I know you've clicked on this video because you want to do some trading, so let's get into it.
I wasn't sleeping. I was dreaming about success.
So lads, this is going to be the last episode as part of my Trading to 1 Million Coins series. If you've not watched any of this, you can click up here and you can go and check out all the other videos. But basically, long story short, we started around 3 weeks ago with around 30,000 coins. And my main plan for this series was to just do something a bit different. And I've gone through and basically traded with everything that you've told me to do. So I left 2 comments in every video. And in the last episode, I invested in discard informs because I was going away for a week. Now, we're back here and the discard informs have been a complete waste of time. I'm going to be completely honest. I sold the majority of them for a loss, and I sort of started this week with around, I think it was around 800,000 coins. So what I've actually been doing is I've been trading with icons, and we are going to get into that method. And basically what I've done is I've brought down everything that I've done throughout this series, and we're basically going to go through with what I think the best methods are. So yesterday I uploaded a video called 10 easy ways to make coins in FIFA 21, and I gave a bit of a snapshot to some of the methods, but I want to go a bit more in depth in this. So lads, if you enjoy this video, please do drop a like on it and comment and oosh in the comment section to get us in the algorithm. Hopefully push this video out to as many people as possible. Just smash a like, smash a comment, just go absolutely mental. Subscribe if you are new with notifications on. Now, enough begging, let's get into it. So over the past couple of weeks, we've been trading with loads of different methods, and there's been one method which I started off with, and I'm going to be completely honest, I really enjoyed doing it. I really enjoyed doing it, and this video is going to be breaking down all of these methods. Now, you've seen all these methods before, and what I want to do with that 964,000 coins is turn that into 1 million by the end of this little video here. So the first method, which I'm going to be recommending, is obviously going to be the gold rare shadow method. In my opinion, this is one of the best low budget trading methods in FIFA 21, if not the best low budget trading method in FIFA 21. So this is what you do. Now, I know that on PlayStation this method is ever so slightly different. I am aware of that, and I'm hopefully going to sort of come up with a way on how you can do it on both consoles. But what you're going to do, find the average minimum price. So at the minute, the average minimum is 2,000 coins. Now, the way that I'm working that out is I'm just looking at the bottom where it says the buy now price, and basically I'm looking for as many cards as I can do at one set price. Now, you could argue that 1.9k is the average minimum price, but that it isn't, because there's nothing on the market. You have to have cards on the market for this method to work well. Then what you need to do is basically just search up on the market. You need to go over to the 59th minute. Again, from yesterday's video, 59th minute is where we go because that's where all the new deals are listed. Then what you need to do is set the max price to around 15 million coins and change it each time that you back out. The reason why you do this is because, say for example, I just backed out and searched up again, the market wouldn't refresh. You have to change a parameter out here on the pricing, and then you can go back in and there'll be new cards listed, providing that there are new cards listed anyway. So with the players that you're trading with, based on this, you're basically looking for low-end meta players. So say for example, people like Lamer, you've got Aura, you've got people like Fred, you've got anyone who people could use in objective teams, div rivals teams. Just think, when you first started FIFA 21, who did you use in your team, and just sort of start to trade around them. Now, this method is a really good method just for grinding up some coins, because realistically, say if you've got 50,000 coins, you can't really go and trade with specials, you can't do icons, you can't really do a whole lot, to be honest. So this method sort of manages your coin total really well, and you can make around double coins per deal that you go in for. So usually you can pick up cards at like 2,000 coins or whatever the average minimum is and sell them on for a 500 coin profit, but in good cases you can get sometimes double your coins. So managed to just get myself a Mikhail, I think that's how you pronounce his name, for 1,000 coins. Now I'll show you why this is a really good deal. So 1,000 coins, it's a good deal regardless, because I'm definitely going to be making at the very least 2,000 coins. That's at least double coins on that card. Now I'm going to show you why it's a good deal. So we're just going to jump over here and we're just going to take a look at this card without a shadow crystal on him, just to see what his price is currently. So without a shadow on him, he's currently selling for around 1.6k. Now the shadows on the market currently are selling for, as far as I'm aware, around 1,000 to 1,500 coins, there or thereabouts. I might be completely wrong. I might just be pulling that figure out of my arse. Yes, they are going for a hell of a lot more. Yes, Lewis, keep on top of the market. Realistically now though, that means that the added value of that card is around 2,000 coins. So if I picked up at 1,000, I should realistically realistically be able to get 3,000 on that card because it's what it costs to convert him up. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to see what he's going for on the market with the shadow on him, and then what you could do in this instance is start to note down the prices, and it's something that I would highly recommend to do as well. He's currently going though for 2.4k. Once that one's sold on though, I could probably get 2.5k. So in my one, for the sake of this video, I'm just going to list it up for 2,000 coins because we've got ourselves a nice little deal there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump into the next method, one of my, again, favorite methods, and we'll go from there. So moving into the next method, I've sort of tweeted this from yesterday's video. So I had a comment yesterday from someone who said, can you change the special method because it doesn't work on PlayStation because you've got to scroll so much? And to be honest with you, I really didn't, and I don't know why I didn't think that someone might not be able to get to the 59th minute on PlayStation. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you how you can set up a filter, and then hopefully that will help you the tiniest bit more. So the thing is, right, with any filter like this, is you just need to get to the 59th minute. These prices here are largely irrelevant. The only one that you really need to be bothered about is this min price at 9,500 coins and it being set on special. Now, how you get to the 59th minute is completely up to you, and realistically, the way that you come up with a filter, it sort of helps to come up with your own because not as many people will be on that filter. So usually what I do is I'll go for shadows. The only reason why I go for shadows is because I know the prices of the majority of the cards who pop up on this filter, or I know who sells on better. But realistically, you could use Catalyst, you could use Hunter, you can use any chem style that you want to. You just need to get to the 59th minute. So using the shadow helps you get to the 59th minute. Now, in terms of this pricing, you just change around with the max price and the min buy now as much as you can do to get to that 59th minute. Say for example, you want to set it to 11,000 coins with the min buy now at 25,000 coins. You can use that and it will work the exact same. The method is the exact same. You just want to search up and then get to the 59th minute by whatever means possible. So you can see here that I'm now at the 59th minute with this Andre popping up at 30,000 coins. It's not a deal, however, but you're sort of seeing what I'm saying is the fact that I can get to the 59th minute, and that's where all the new deals are. Now, once you've got to the 59th minute, you need to change another parameter to refresh the market. Now, when you're normally doing sniping, you change the max price, but because that parameter there is set to something else that we need, we're going to change the max buy now instead. So I'm just going to refresh and I'm going to go back over to the 59th minute, and there's been an Oscar listed up as far as I'm aware. Oh no, it's not. It's just the filter moving down. Donut! But realistically, you can genuinely set this to anything that you want to. If you want to, you can set this price to 10,000 coins and set this to, I don't know, 15,000 coins and this to 20,000 coins. It really does not matter what you set it up at. As long as you can get to the 59th minute and you can see newly listed cards, it really does not matter. So we've got a John Stones, the 85 rated John Stones. There's one there at 72k. What an undercut that is. What? And it's just sat, whatever. Either way though, once you get to the 59th minute, you then need to back out and then you need to start refreshing as much as you can do. Now with this method, hello. With this method, it is better if you do learn the prices of the cards. So say for example, you've got this Goretzka right here at 38,000 coins. Let's just pick it up, right? When I pick this card up, I'm locked into that now. I need to sell it on for a profit. So main price that you're looking to sell at is around 5 to 10% more than what you bought at. So hopefully 10% because it's 5% to EA, 5% to yourself. In terms of checking whether or not something's a deal, obviously we're going to be using Footbin, and you can find a link to Footbin in every description of my video. So make sure to go and check it out. So what we're looking for here is this price right here. Another good thing that you can do, check the hourlies, just see what he's been selling at all day. So highest he's been today is 47,000. Lowest he's been is 40,000. So maybe he'll fluctuate back up, but use this tool, the market sales history, and take a look to see what the card's been going for within say the past hour or two. So you can see here that there's one sold at 45,000, one at 40,000, one at 38,000. So realistically for us, we could probably get around 40,000, but that'll be 2,000 coins tax. So ideally we need to sell it around 41,000, 42,000 coins to make a good profit. Just see how much a Goretzka's going for in a CDM with say 99 contracts on him. So we go over here, we go over to Goretzka, we're going to go over to Gold Team of the Week, and then what we want to do is set this price to around 40,000 coins firstly, and just see what's on the market. So there's one in Cam and there's another one in CM, both of which have pretty low contracts on them. So then what we need to do is go over here and we need to go over to CDM, and we want to see how much he's going for in a CDM position. One there at 40,500 coins with 24 contracts on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chuck the one that I've got into the club, put 99 contracts contracts on him and try and get 42,000 out of him. The fact that I'm making it more attainable for a player to just pick up and play with could potentially help it sell on. Now, whilst there are other things on the market which are maybe slightly cheaper, the fact that I've got 99 contracts on this card could potentially help it sell on the tiniest bit more. So chuck all the contracts on, then what we're going to do is go over and list him onto the transfer market for around 42,000 coins, and fingers crossed they'll sell on by the end of this video. Lovely stuff. So moving into the final method that I would highly recommend, and now I've been using this from 800,000 coins. Realistically, I think that you should probably use it at a higher budget, but if you're not really too bothered about losing coins, try it. By all means, try it. You can see here that I've been trading with loads of icons. There's been loads of icons on here that I've actually removed from the transfer tags because I've lost coins on them, but I have made coins up elsewhere. Like, for example, this Xavi. I put a picture of this on Twitter yesterday. I got him for about 115,000 coins, sold him on at 190,000. And once you sort of master special methods, you need to move on to icons, because say if you get to 1 million, 2 million coins, the next logical step is to go on to icons. Now, in terms of trading with icons, as I said in yesterday's video, you've got icons and you've got prime icon moments. For me, I just trade with both of them at this stage in the game. Now, the way that you trade with both of them is just by setting the league to icons, because everything's going to come up on that. Now, similarly to the specials, you need to make up a filter where you can get to the 59th minute. Now, back in the day, what you used to be able to do was you could come over here and just set this max price to one or two things and then come on and compare price and find new icon deals. But mainly what you want to be doing is just setting this max price to just a value that you're happy with, to be honest. So the majority of prime icon moments, the original start price is going to be pretty high in comparison to normal icons. So putting this max price to pretty much anything that you want to, sort of under 200,000 coins, isn't a bad place to start. And then what you need to do is just set this min price to around 60,000. I mean, it really doesn't matter. You can leave that blank if you want to, but I always set it to like 60,000 coins. Then what you need to do is, again, change a parameter to 15 million. Then you need to search up on the market. Now, the reason why I keep saying about that start price is because when someone lists up a card and they're, say, rage selling it, or I don't know, they just listing it up and they want to get rid of it quick, is that they won't set the start price, and what they'll do is they'll just list it up on an open bid. So for example, there's an Eto there at 795,000 coins. Wow, so that's an undercut of around 30,000 coins. Now, if this was, say, earlier on in the week with weekend league coming up, I'd probably pick that card up and hopefully sell it overnight. Now, the main time when you're trading with icons is before the weekend league, because a lot of people will use them over the weekend league. You can trade with them midweek, but there isn't as much buying power because people don't really want to be buying icons midweek. So the main thing to do is start earlier on in the week and just sell them into like Thursday, then Saturday, and then just keep going like that. But mainly what you're doing is you're looking at cards who have got a major undercut. So say, for example, we're coming over here and we saw this Socrates at 220. I know that he's not worth 220, but say, for example, we saw him at 130. We pick it up and try and flip it on at 150. Now, likewise with the specials, contracts, chem styles, and positions definitely help with icons because there's so little of them. So you can come onto the market and sometimes pick up a deal that doesn't even look that good on the face of it, but because you've got it at a pretty decent price and it's got, say, a hunter on it and a striker on it, it could potentially be a pretty decent deal. So you've got a Baggio here, who again is an undercut at around 8,000 coins. You've got a Fernando Torres here at 270,000. A lot of these things are getting listed up pretty cheap, mainly because it is the end of the weekend league now, so a lot of people are selling this stuff on. So good times to do this are Sunday night and sell into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then you've got Wednesday night, and then you've also got Friday night as well. So there's loads of different times to be buying icons, but icons are really hard to do. You need to use that market sales history like I showed with the specials, because if you're not using that, it's going to be really hard to gauge the price, because you could see a card on an undercut, think that's a sick deal, but then you check the market sales history and there's not been any selling at, say, whatever the new price is. You're going to lose out on coins, and that's the main time when you're going to lose coins on icons, is because you're not checking the prices properly. Use that market sales history, use footbin data as much as you can do, because it will help you out massively in the long run. So what I'm going to do, just to finish off this series, I'm going to try and get myself a few different icon deals. It's going to be hard. I'm going to have to be quick. I'm going to have to get the best deals that I possibly can do, but fingers crossed we can make some really good coins. I'm hoping that there's going to just be a deal sat somewhere and I'm going to make loads of coins. So I'm going to go away, trade with some icons, and I'll be back very shortly.
I don't think you have any idea how fast I really am.
So boys, I think that this could potentially be the end of this series. I've gone and got myself 3 deals. I tell you what, let's get rid of all that mess. I've got myself 3 deals, and I think that these could take me over the 1 million coin mark. So first up, I've got myself a Sanchez at 117,000 coins. Currently, the cheapest is 129,000. What I'm going to try and do is list for 129,000 as well, and maybe potentially get a sell on. I'm just a bit iffy with this one because I've not seen his price at 129,000 for quite a bit. I'm going to be completely honest. Now, we do have ourselves a right though at 89,000 coins. His next cheapest on the market is 114,000, so I'm going to try and list mine up at, I think I'm going to go for 110 potentially, because mine's in centre forward and it's not the best one in the world, so I should make around 10,000 coins profit on that. So I'm going to list that up for 110,000 coins. And then finally, I've got myself a ridiculous deal on this Van Nistelrooy, 100,000 coins. Finally, I've got myself a ridiculous deal at 100,000 coins on a prime Van Nistelrooy. His next one on the market is 158,000 coins. Now, I'm going to be cheeky and I'm going to go for, you know what, I'm going to go for 135,000 just to make sure that he sells on. But once all these are sold on, fingers crossed, we should be over the 1 million coin mark. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go away, I'm just going to chill for a bit and hopefully come back and be in the money. So just jumping in really quick, just before we go any further, I've just picked up a Keane for 85,000 coins. I'm going to try and sell on for 100,000 because this right just won't sell on, and I want to move on with my life, man, and get this series finished. So these two have sold on a bit cheaper on the Van Nistelrooy than I had initially anticipated, but either way, we still got him to sell on. But now we need this Keane to sell on at 100,000. He's currently on the market at 115,000. So mine is actually really, really cheap. I've just used the filter that you've seen before. So I'm just going to show you how much Keane is currently going for on the market. Keane is currently selling for on the market 117,000 coins. Mine's 17k cheaper, so hopefully I'll be able to get that sold on, make a bit of profit, and then I can just get rid of that right for just the tiniest bit cheaper. Honestly, I want to move on with my life. If I get any more deals as well, I will update it towards the end. So lads, I've managed to sell this one on for, I think, break even or just about a loss. However, we've got a bid at 99k. I don't know why they've not just bought it, to be honest with you, but once that's sold, we should have made 1 million coins. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The card has sold on. If we back out and come back in, there we go, lads. We have made ourselves 1 million coins. What a stressful finale. But lads, if you have enjoyed this series, please do drop a massive like on it. If you've enjoyed this video, again, just drop a like on it, subscribe if you're new. I've not got a clue what we're going to do next, I'm going to be completely honest with you. So any ideas, please do let me know down in the comment section. But we have finally made 1 million coins. My aim now is trade some more. But lads, that is where I'm going to be wrapping up this video. Lads, if you enjoyed it, please do drop a like on it. Comment down below if you need help with anything. Subscribe if you are new. But this is 6 Lewis. This has been trading to 1 million coins in FIFA 21 for the 3rd time. And I am off. Goodbye.